feel today? Ask yourself this question.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! And let's go to that! And let's go to that!
When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
Football is getting hit. That's it.
It's gonna be football now. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's hunt now. Let's hunt now. Let's go. Let's hunt. We ready? And let's go to that. And let's go to that.
We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how like we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin strap. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from them. He's a man. They can be hit just like us. He's a man. You ought to make the big money. He's a man. Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's war out there. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like.
Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world.
What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We ready? And let's go to that. And let's go to that. It's a wrap. Game over.
Nah, this game's not over. It's just getting started right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E. Streaming live on ROKU TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. It is our winning Wednesday. Trying to get my shirt right, all jacked up here. But anyway, hey, listen, let me get to this real quick. We got a lot going on today. More free agency in the NFL, power rankings in the NBA, power rankings as we get ready to do March Madness. Congratulations to the UT Longhorn women for winning their last ever Big 12 championship as they knocked off Iowa State in the championship game last night. So the Longhorns go out as Big 12 champions on the women's side. So again, we'll see what happens on the men's side. But again, congratulations to the women. I think they move up to a number one seed myself. I think they move up into that fourth number one seed, and we'll see how all that plays out. But that's my thoughts. We'll see where that goes. I'll give you my women power rankings as well, and you tell me what you think. All right, so let's get to it, man. A lot going on in the world of sports. A lot of movement in free agency. Sam Darnold has found a job. Aaron Jones no longer unemployed. Both of them heading up to Minnesota after being let go by their respective teams. Aaron Jones, longtime running back for the Green Bay Packers, heading up to the division rival. So we'll see how that works out for him there. And then, again, a lot of movement, a lot of player movement in this deal. In fact, let me see if I can't get some of the latest moves. I know the Houston Texans got a big name with Danielle Hunter. It got a 2-year, $49 million deal with $48 million of that guaranteed. He's a powerful edge rusher, formerly with the Vikings, heading down to the Houston Texans. And man, you put him opposite of Will Anderson Jr., excuse me, and they got something working in Houston. I don't think there'll be any drop off from where they were this past season. So again, great pickup there for Hunter going to the Texans from the Minnesota Vikings. See what other moves we got going on. Brian Burns, another edge rusher, going to the Giants. He's leaving the Carolina Panthers on actually it was a trade, 5-year, $150 million deal. They ended up signing him. So that's a big one. Again, another D lineman who's got interior presence, Christian Wilkins. I know this was yesterday or the day before, leaving the Dolphins for the Raiders on a 4-year, $110 million deal. So a lot of the edge rushers and defensive linemen moving around. So that's going to be very interesting. The Texans lost Jonathan Grenard, which is why they needed to pick up Hunter. Grenard going to the Minnesota Vikings on a 4-year, $76 million deal. So, in other words, they swapped edge rushers. We'll see which one comes out on top. Grenard had 12.5 sacks for the Texans last year, led the team in sacks. So we'll see, and we wish him well there. Patrick Queen going to the Pittsburgh Steelers is huge. Patrick Queen going to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the division, leaving Baltimore. That Pittsburgh defense, if everybody stays healthy, is going to be a problem. That defense is going to be a problem. And again, I'm happy. I'm a big Patrick Queen fan. So he's going on a 3-year, $41 million deal. Wish him nothing but the best. I know the Steelers are excited to have him. Leonard Floyd leaving the Buffalo Bills, another edge rusher, going out there to San Francisco. Makes you wonder where Chase Young is going to end up. Chase Young is another target for the Houston Texans. I'm not trying to tell their business, but here's another target for the Texans. Leonard Floyd leaving the Bills, going to the 49ers on a 2-year, $24 million deal. So, again, what are the Cowboys going to do? What are the Cowboys going to do? The Cowboys have not made any moves whatsoever. They need a running back. Supposedly, they were in the market for another wide receiver. I know Odell Beckham Jr. is out there. I know that there's some other wide receivers out there, but what are they going to do? I'm not impressed with the way Jerry Jones is handling, Jerry and Steven, I should say, the way they're handling this free agency. There's a lot of value out there, a lot of holes that could have been filled by the Cowboys. I really thought Derrick Henry was going to be a legit option for Tony Pollard. Now you got a legit running back who could be an every down player, and they just did not make the necessary moves to shore up their squad. Saquon Barkley could have been a better addition to their squad, and they let arch rival Philly get him. So I'm not understanding the movement. I know that they've won 12-plus games over the last couple of seasons, but what have they won beyond that? What have they won beyond that? Give me quality playoff wins. Give me conference championships. Give me a chip. They got none of the above. So I don't know, man. Again, Keith, I'm with you. Jerry Jones on the all-in comments. All in on what, bro? All in on what? I don't understand. Cowboy fans, I feel your pain today. And, oh, yeah, by the way, Dak Prescott going to hit him for about $59 million against the cap. I don't even know if they have really approached him to restructure that deal, similar to the way that Patrick Mahomes just did, freeing up $20 million in cap space for them. So Chris Jones re-up with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's going to be right there in that middle again, causing problems for opposing offenses. Chris Jones and Ladarius Sneed both back in the fold with the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champion, 2-time defending Super Bowl champion, back-to-back, 5-year, $160 on Chris Jones, franchise tag, 1 year, $19.8 million for Ladarius Sneed. Ain't going to be a lot of drop-off on that defense in Kansas City either. Erica with a K, big shout-out to you. Hope you're doing well. We are definitely thinking about you today, and glad you tuned in after the day that you've had. So, again, we appreciate you. All right, let me take a break. Come back. Let me hit these power rankings right after this on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize it.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show. BS3 Network proudly presents.
I am Cole Johnson, and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and what Life Happens podcast is a beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central.
My name is JM&E, and I want $500 for the lunch money from the Keeping Up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge.
All right, y'all, we're back here on the lunch break powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. All right, it's a winning Wednesday, and you'll have a chance to win $500 in the lunch break weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses bracket challenge. As March Madness gets started, I need you to have already gone to cbssports.com, gotten your free account open, and get ready for me to send you the link for the lunch break brackets. And again, you'll get to do 3 brackets. You can do your, I think this is going to be the right one. This is probably going to be the right one. And then go crazy in that third one because you got nothing to lose. I want everybody to have a chance to win that money, $500 cash. More chances to win. So that's why we're doing that. No entrance fee, no pot fee, none of that. We got that covered through great sponsors. And again, want to make sure that you get your brackets in. So I'll be sending out those links as soon as the selection show is complete. And you'll be able to get going on your brackets, okay? All right, man, let's get it. Let's get that money like Jameis Jeter did last year, like Danny Wilson did in the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge, like Miss Pearl did in the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. So, again, let's get that going and go from there, all right? All right, let's get to the power rankings right now. Let's go ahead and go to the teams in the NBA. In the NBA, let's go ahead and go to the team power rankings right now, starting from the bottom. Now we hear the LA Lakers coming in at number 16 at 36-30. They're on a little bit of a roll, man. I know they are only 2 games out of that number 6 spot where they don't have to worry about a play-in, and I feel like they got a little momentum going with that squad. If everybody stays healthy, Anthony Davis has gone on another level, and LeBron just never ages. All right, I keep telling y'all it's his time of the year, talking about Jimmy Buckets and the Miami Heat. They are at number 15, 35-29 on the season. Philadelphia holding on by a thread, man. No Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey has been off. Tobias Harris has been, Coaches possibly talking about bringing him off the bench, but maybe not. But, hey, listen, they're still in at number 14 on our list. The Indiana Pacers are at number 13. They got a solid squad at number 12. At number 12, we go to my full screen so I can see everything. Number 12, you got the Orlando Magic. Young squad. Nobody's going to want to see them come playoff time. Same record at number 11. You got the Dallas Mavericks. And again, a lot of folks say Jason Kidd is not the man for the job right now. They are 9 games over 500 in the West. At number 10, the team that, again, really surprised a lot of people in the playoffs last year, Mike Brown doing a great job with the Sacramento Kings. De'Aaron Fox had been out injured. He's back. So let's see what they can do from there. Phoenix Suns, I think Kevin Durant has kind of hit his playoff stride. You know, we got only about a week left in the regular season. So Durant, Beal, and Booker, we'll see if they can stay healthy and make a run in the playoffs. The Knicks, again, doing it with duct tape because they got still a number of people out hurt. but they are holding steady at number 8. New Orleans, man, that's another scary team. Everybody talking that junk about Zion Williamson and Ingram and the rest of the squad. Them boys have stayed healthy and are balling. I'm telling you, you don't want them on your opponent line come playoff time. So, again, they got it at number 7. Number 6, you got Milwaukee. They dropped off a little bit and recently, 42-24. Again, I believe they're going to be a tough out. Chris Middleton on his way back to the starting lineup. Clippers, again, a lot of folks laughed at them with the James Harden move. And them dudes have creeped up to number 5. Minnesota, let's see what they can do. Karl Anthony Towns is going to miss the rest of the regular season and maybe part of the postseason. Had a procedure done on a strained meniscus. So we'll see. We'll see where they can go from there. Anthony Edwards is one of those dudes I wouldn't bet against, though. And, man, I tell you, again, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. And look at number 3. Look who's creeped up there to the number 3 team. The Joker and squad from Denver, defending NBA champs, are up to number 3. Number 2, tied with Denver, is OKC, but still a solid 6 games behind the number 1 team in the land, the Boston Celtics. If y'all thought Boston was going to come back to earth, nope. They are balling and the number 1 team in the land. And this week's lunch break power rankings for the NBA. What's up, Will? You know who I don't have on there? Do I have them on there? Did I do something wrong? Let me see. I don't. Error on my part. Cleveland is in there. And I apologize. That was me, Willie. I didn't even think about it until you. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that was me. Cleveland top 10. They're top 10. My bad. Again, that was me. I was trying to rush and get it done. So throw that out. All that's going out. Let's go to scoring leaders. I know I didn't make any mistakes on this. So let's go with the scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka, still 35 points a game, shooting 50% from the field. Shai G is at 31, 54. Giannis, 31 and 62. Good God. Hold on. Let me get Keith Hennick's comment off of there. Keith, they ain't down there with the Spurs. That was my bad, Willie. Charge that to my head, not my heart. I was rushing. Kevin Durant picking it up to number 4. Number 5, Donovan Mitchell. Again, Cleveland is up there. They gonna be a tough out in the playoffs as well. Another team you don't want to see come playoff time. Number 6, Devin, 28 and 49. De'Aaron Fox, again, healthy, back in the lineup, 27 and 47. Jason Tatum, man, 27 and 47 at number 8. Number 9, you got Jalen Brunson, who again has been out at 27 and 48. Steph, been up and down, hurt, 27 and 45. And Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, 26 and 46. And then Trae Young. Why does everybody hate him? It's supposed to be everybody hates Chris. Why does everybody hate Trae Young? I mean, people swear he's not legit. People swear he takes too many shots. I mean, yeah, he's got the lowest field goal percentage, but still 26 points a game. And the dude is deadly come playoff time. I don't get it. I don't understand the Trae Young hate. Maybe it ain't for me to understand. I got him at number 12. Number 13, you got the Joker. He jumped up over Tyrese Maxey, 26 and 58. Tyrese, again, been out, 26 and 45. And there's the old man, LeBron James, 25 and 53. 53% from the field. And for those who don't know, he doesn't shoot a bunch of bunnies. LeBron inside, outside, and mid-range. So I got to give him some love. Let me take another quick break. We'll come back, and then we will wrap this thing up right after this on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on ROKU TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
This is a BS3 network presentation. Politics.
They'll write the law, but they'll enforce it differently. Is that going to apply both ways?
Religion.
God never said that we can't reason together. Matter of fact, he said, let us sit and reason together.
Relationship.
I believe that everybody wants and needs somebody.
From a man's perspective.
They say, girls, if I put some polish on that and get him to buy some different clothes, girl, he could be a winner chicken dinner.
Join the thought engineer.
There's nothing wrong with me developing my piece and you developing your piece, but understand the goal is to come together.
And comedian John Yogi.
Negro, I don't need you putting on no chapstick up there in the pulpit. You do that over there in your chair.
Get ready for
Talk Monday.
Live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
Steph Curry, Tim Anderson, Jordan Alvarez, and it's caught. Debo Samuel with the catch.
Michael Jordan can sense
the throw. Just got the king.
BS3 Network.
The hottest of hot takes. The coldest of cold hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
My name is Dennis Jeter, and I won $500 on the lunch money for keeping up with the Jonas Bracket Challenge.
All right, Willie, real quick. Cavs would have been number 7. Cavs would have been number 7. Cavs would have been number 7 on this week's poll. So that would knock the Lakers out. The Lakers would be at number 17. So everybody moves down 1 from 7 on down. So my bad. Like I said, was rushing trying to get the get on the air, lagging behind, had some stuff going on. It's the lunch break powered by JM&E, streaming live on ROKU TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. Let me give you my college poll. Let me give you my college poll for right now. I've got Houston at number 1. Got them. I've got them as the number 1 overall seed. They're going to make Purdue the number 1. I mean, UConn the number 1. Purdue's going to be the number 2 overall number 1. And Houston will be the number 3. I think that North Carolina slides in to a number 1 seed at number 4. I could be wrong. I doubt it. But anyway, these are also my number 1 seeds. Houston number 1 overall, as they should be. UConn number 2, Purdue number 3, and North Carolina number 4. That's where I got them. Also, a team on the rise is Kentucky. I got Kentucky rising real hard. In fact, I see them on the number 2 line. Marquette is declining a little bit. Duke on the down a little bit. But anyway, that's what I've got. That's what I've got in my top 20. And okay, let me get that off. I was trying to do some things, and again, I didn't have intern help today. Y'all can tell, can't you? All right, real quick, let me tell you what I think my women's top 4 number 1 seeds would be. Women's top 4 number 1 seeds. Of course, I've got South Carolina as the number 1 overall. I've got Iowa at number 2. I've got USC as number 3. And then I've got Texas sliding in over Stanford. I've got Texas sliding in over Stanford as the number 4. So again, South Carolina number 1 overall, Iowa number 2, USC number 3, and I've got Texas sliding into that number 4 spot. I know Stanford, they're 28-5, UT 28-4. I've got a slight edge with UT over Stanford, but again, if Stanford gets the number 4, number 1 seed, then I ain't gonna be mad. It could go either way. On that number 2 line, though, I've got Stanford, UCLA, Ohio State, and LSU on that number 2 line. And again, you know what's up with that. So, all right, that's all I got. I know I'm a little early getting out of here, but I'm getting out of here. So get ready tomorrow for Houston Round Ball Review. Chris Gardner and the team will take over the lunch break as they always do. And then on Friday, we'll get something from Coach Cole and the HBCU Stroll. That'll be on Friday. So as always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I truly do love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And except tune in tomorrow for Chris Gardner, Houston Round Ball Review, takeover of the lunch break. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And again, we'll be talking to you soon. I will send out the link on the lunch break, Keeping Up with the Joneses bracket challenge. That'll come out after the selection show for March Madness. Once we know where all the men are going, you'll get your bracket link, and you can fill out 3 brackets. Don't forget to use the exact final score of the championship game as your tiebreaker. Somebody's going to win $500 cash like my man Jameis Jeter did. Y'all take care. I love you.
My name is Jameis Jeter, and I won $500 on the lunch break for Keeping Up with the Joneses bracket challenge.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. Number 1, TikTok's growth and information sharing practices raise concerns among U.S. lawmakers. That's the headline. But thousands of users are urging lawmakers to stop a bill that could ban the app nationwide if TikTok does not separate itself from the Chinese parent company ByteDance. The U.S. House may vote on the bill, creating a process for designating social media apps with foreign ties as a national security risk. Number 2, in the wake of Flint City Councilman Eric Mays passing, his only child, Eric Hakeem Deontay Mays, has filed a lawsuit against the city, alleging that officials are withholding crucial information regarding a $75,000 life insurance policy, naming him as the beneficiary. According to court filings, Mays' son filed the lawsuit in Genesee Circuit Court Friday, March 8th, seeking an affirmative injunction to compel the city to provide a copy of the policy within 48 hours. The city contends Mays never designated a beneficiary, making the policy payable to his estate. Number 3, the What You Need to Know newsletter is giving you tips to be more active. A couple of more tips, including setting goals and making small, lasting changes to set yourself up for success. Also, you know we need to walk more. That's the easiest way to start getting more active. That's a part of Life's Essential 8. Number 4, finally some good news coming from Florida as the state's harmful anti-LGBTQ+ law has been dismantled through a settlement. Students and teachers can now discuss sexual identity and gender orientation in schools, and bullying protections are strengthened. Gay-straight alliances, or GSAs, are protected, and references to LGBTQ+ topics are allowed. Non-discrimination is ensured, and extracurricular activities remain unaffected. The settlement, filed in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit in Atlanta, comes 2 years after Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis signed it into law. Number 5, 39-year-old Kirsten Nellis has been missing from Jacksonville, Florida since March 4th. She's 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighs 140 pounds, and medium brown complexion. She was last seen wearing a black leather jacket, graphic tee, black boots, burgundy or red wig with a black headband, black prescription glasses, and a little crossbody backpack. Anyone with information about Kirsten's disappearance, please go to the Black and Missing Foundation website. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. A gentle approach is a sign of strength. Inhale gentleness. Exhale aggression. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with producer Stephen Hill and comedian Myra J. as we discuss today's top headlines and more. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.